Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we have some pretty important stuff to talk about. North of Bakhmut, Ukraine has penetrated the Russian defense by 3 kilometers up north. This area had been a gray zone for a bit, but Ukraine has established control over these positions now. This is really important because of the dynamics of the front line inside of this area. This hill that the push is located on is probably the most important geographic feature in this entire area. If I pull up the topographic map, you can see that establishing control over this hill gives them a direct view over Blahodatne, Soledar, Bakhmutske, and a large portion of this area. Having control of the blue area would allow Ukraine to flank the Russian positions in Mykolaievka, Sako Ivan Seti, and after taking Blahodatne, they could move down to Krasnohora, and then from there, this whole segment of the front line has to retreat, and probably the most important part, this gives them flanking positions north of Soledar, and if you remember, this is how the Russians actually took Soledar and led to the fall of Bakhmut. It was because they had a breakthrough at Yakovlivka, which allowed them to get north of Soledar, and if Ukraine can get north of Soledar as well, the same thing's gonna happen. And Ukraine having control of Soledar greatly threatens Bakhmut, especially with them having control of the hill by Klishchivka, and really quickly you can see how this could turn bad for the Russians. It seems like Ukraine is starting to push in this region because of the recent advances that they've made around Klishchivka, and they want to spread the Russian reserves as thin as possible. This is probably the most valuable area in the region, and I think the reason why they attacked there was to draw as many Russian reserves away from the south as I didn't finish drawing it, whoops. To try to draw as many reserves from the south as possible by starting a battle in the most critical area of the front. If the Ukrainians can expand their control into the blue area, this may very well lead to a collapse of Bakhmut. Some more news, it looks like Ukraine has established control of the southern part of Berivka, or at least fights are going on in there, as well as they've expanded their control by Yahidne a little bit. There's nothing new about Klishchivka or anything south by Kherson, but the main focus is on the north right now. This push is confirmed with video evidence. The K2 battalion showed a video of them deploying troops into all these areas. Right now, the main goal is to just get as much control of this blue area as possible, and after they establish control of the blue area, Sako Ivan Seti, Mykolaievka, Krasnopolivka, and the Seal Station are all in a salient and will probably have to retreat. From there, the assaults into Blahodatne and Soledar will likely begin, and from there we'll just have to see what happens. Alright, see you guys later.